What's up, y'all? I know we here on a Thursday. Yes, on a Thursday, December the 21st. But we all know that this is more than just a regular Thursday. Guess again. Hold on, did I do it right, girl? You know this Mercury retrograde is messing with folks. I
It's
did
my
it.
favorite Thursday of 2023, the winter solstice.
Holla. Happy Winter Solstice, y'all.
Happy, happy winter solstice. How you doing?
Girl, you already know, but I'm great.
I know. I know. We're doing our best out here.
But like I said, this Mercury retrograde bill.
Hmm.
But I am excited because the winter solstice is one of the best times of year to mark reflection and going within and reminding us that um, just because things are in hibernation doesn't mean it's not growing.
Hmm. Hmm.
I'm a huge fan. What about you?
Hmm. So love it now. The older I've gotten, the more I have embraced the winter solstice. Um, I even as a kid liked it though because I generally hate winter. And even though the winter solstice is the start of winter, one of the only things that would get me through January in Michigan was the days getting longer. It's like, okay, at least it's light out longer. So the winter solstice is like, all right, it's coming back.
Turning
It's
that
coming
corner.
back. Because like I'm from peak sunshine time, like late June. That's what I live for. So
These summer babies act like, oh my god, it's not 1,000 degrees out here.
but I've embraced it because it's also just a really wonderful time of the year to reflect and go within. And I like that it's quiet and slow and reflective. And yeah, it's I've enjoyed working with it the past few years.
Same. But as a winter baby, I am even though I'm not a fan of the cold, honestly, winter is not my favorite time of year. I embrace it and love it, especially this time because this is like my lead up time. I
Yes, yes, we're
am
amping
all
up.
about embracing this, getting rid of. Folks think at this time that they can like try you, and this is a time when you're like, sir, you might not, sir, ma'am, sir. Next year you might not see next year. I mean, now listen, everybody that came with you in 2023 might not make it in 2024. This is a great time.
Yeah.
You realize who really is gonna
Yeah.
make it. It's okay. I promise y'all, it's okay. It because life does go on. That life
Hmm.
proceeded these folks, and they will continue after.
It's fine. We all work it out.
Mess. Anyway,
What do you do anything special like witch wise for the winter solstice or to mark any of these kinds of events of the year?
um, I haven't always. I think like I feel like every day for me is some sort of like witchy fest because but I will say that I have really tried to get back into a solid meditation practice and a
Mm,
morning prayer.
mm,
Um, and oddly enough, I did it this morning and it really kind of pushed my day so good. I was in my morning meeting at work and they're like, "You all right?" "I'm amazing. How are y'all today?" Um,
nice.
and as a air element that stays in their head for everything, the meditation and prayer is always good. And I feel like really close to my ancestors at this time, like
Mm,
real close. Like they really got their arms hugging over
mm,
and you know keep
mm-hmm.
so that, you
Yeah.
know
Mm-hmm.
here.
Absolutely. Um, Ashton, Capricorn Queen, welcome to the chat. Happy solstice. Coral, happy solstice. I see you here too. I agree with you on the ancestral magics. I think from the Samhain time, you know, Halloweeny till now, it peaks, I think, for me at this time of year. Trying to stay in touch with my ancestors as much as possible. But yeah, time of year for like dreams and visions and historically fire, you know, bonfires. Actually, I'm convinced the town I live in is secretly a town full of witches, and they haven't invited me yet because I haven't lived here that long.
It's
But
kind of like
at the
town.
at the nature center, they were having a winter solstice celebration, unfortunately during my work hours, but I saw they had a bonfire out and like evergreen branches, and like I have some on my altar. I'm going to make a little wreath after this and burn a nice yellow candle. And I'm waiting until tomorrow to make my intentions for the Mercury Cazimi. Get a little clarity around my words. But tonight I'm going to go back and look at what I wrote last winter solstice and kind of reflect. How do you feel the year's been since last winter solstice?
I
I,
enough, but this is kind of our anniversary of
yeah.
the
Mm-hmm.
actually noticed that Channy's was also kind of around this time too. This year has been one for the books. It started off fairly rocky is not the word I want to use, but challenging maybe. And I
I
think
recall.
summertime was real challenging. I really am coming off of last year's Taurus Scorpio nodes. This year, I'm sure this Aries Libra is gonna fuck me up, but it's
Maybe in
fine.
a fun
I'm
way.
an eighth houser, so I guess that's just the way my life is always gonna be: transform and learn. But I am so excited to continue through the rest of this year and see 2024. 2023 was a long process.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Long process.
Yeah, absolutely. It's pretty it's one of those years where like I look at stuff that happened in January and I'm like, I thought that was 4 years ago. And then other times I'm like, what? How did we this seems like it just happened in a blink. It's yeah.
Cassie, you know that.
Hmm?
Time is an illusion,
True.
Cassie, you know. But
This is true. And I do feel like I don't know, it's uh these are um very historical times we're living through and have been for the past 20 years or so. And I don't know what is going to happen. And every year, every day, I have a prayer of a practice, and I thank my honorable ancestors and the angels that they gave me another day in this nice house with these people that I love, because I don't know. I just don't know.
and it's been a very interesting last couple of months, leading up to the winter. I think we have seen things in our times right now that none of us ever thought we would ever see. And I also think that what we're seeing in our times right now, the folks that are the puppet masters, for lack of a better term, did not expect the response that they are getting. I think they expected a lot more complacency and a lot more apathy. And
Mm-hmm.
that is literally not what's happening. We are seeing very much rebellion and community-based. We are all in this together. We are seeing very, very vocal conversations,
Mm-hmm.
protests against a lot of things that as a collective we no longer agree with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it's it's yeah, I think it's getting harder and harder for the powers that be to distract us from how badly they're fucking up the world.
And keep secrets. You notice how a lot of secrets are coming out. Like
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people, and like we put on pedestals, or, you know, I'll just say for the entertainment purposes, like everything is exposed. Nobody is saying, oh, that's just so and so, like we're not gonna talk about it. Like, no, everyone is learning about her they didn't think they would know about.
Yep. Shout out to my fellow problematic maybe we're equally problematic Cancer queen, Wendy Williams, who has been speaking about Diddy for a long time.
It's always the people that we label crazy, or the people that were like, or it's other people outside of them trying to convince us that they're crazy, even what they're saying makes absolute and total sense and is very clear. Like you're like, oh, that's what's going on. And now multiple people are saying the same thing about the same people over. And I wholeheartedly stand behind any person that has been a victim of SA, of DV, of any of that, because at the end of the day, that person only wanted power over you and did not deserve that. And I think that this solstice is a time to take that power back. And like, you know, you're closing out, we're closing out, I mean, we're 10 days away from 2000,
the new calendar year. Yeah.
And it is just time to let that shit go. If someone's in your life and they are not benefiting you, they are not giving you any kind of reciprocity, they are not feeding you in the way that your soul needs for you to grow and feel better and be positive, they are not rooting for you, if they are doing anything but keeping you down, drugging you, always being around you when you're drunk, waiting for your downfall, writing a whole diss track when it wasn't even about you, just random things, you know what I'm saying? Like, dog will holler. They say that all the time now.
Jeez.
Welcome back. So I encourage everyone at the solstice to cleanse your energy of anything or anyone that no longer needs to be in that space. If you don't want to bring it in 2024, you don't need it no more.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
This is between now and the full moon in Cancer on the 26th. This is the time. Let it go. And to your earlier point, call back your energy, your power, rest. Don't give it away I know it's a hard time here to not give away your energy to people because a lot of us visit friends and family. But yep, Ash just said it, cut them out. You got to do it. Like, and protect you and your shell. And this is I was thinking about this earlier, this Cancer Capricorn tension, and the full moon in Cancer is of course a very powerful full moon. And I was thinking that, you know, it is the time of the year where you are really united with what is important to you, because Capricorn, you know, the Capricorn energy does away with any of the unnecessary sentimentality that Cancer has. But Cancer allows like the Capricorn energy to open up to what its heart like really needs and wants. And so this time of year is a time to focus on that and get it prepared and safe within yourself to express in the next 4 seasons to come.
And use that full moon in Cancer to cry, release, take a bath, cry some more, like shed, let go. I mean, seriously, like I think a really good, like, you know, a snotty Cancer cry, you know,
Mm-hmm.
Motherfucking hood. You know what a boo
Mm-hmm.
cry is? A boo ugly cry. That is what a Cancer full moon should be. And it's the most powerful full moon of the year. It's the last one. And,
Mm-hmm.
it is happening the day after Christmas, if that's what you celebrate. Um, but it is just such a pivotal time to really let everything just go. And like crying is such a release. This is coming from somebody that cries, but not like that. But I do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
Mm.
Not like that, but I do.
Not me for 45 minutes earlier today watching videos of like service members surprising their kids, for Christmas. The Fox and the Hound to Ashton's. Yes, like the end of Steel Magnolias. Like, um, you know,
Oh, like
yes, absolutely.
which is it? My Girl.
Oh,
But
just
honestly,
ruined all of us.
it's so crazy. What videos get it for me are watching little kids, like a group. It's always overwhelming for me. A group of children, and like somebody surprises them with something.
Mm,
You
mm,
can feel their excitement, and
mm.
all teary because I'm like, it's so pure and natural, and I'm just like, look at those kids, St. Jude commercials. What's her name? Sarah McLachlan, the puppy.
Right. The ASPCA. Um, and science has proven that the tears you cry from physical pain are different than emotional pain. So you are releasing different stuff from your body. Your body needs to get that stuff out and feel it and release it. So it's not turning into stress headaches.
Little boy said, everything is energy, including your tears. And energy is neither good nor bad. It's just moving in whatever vessel it needs to move in, and it moves freely. And releasing that type of pent up energy, especially tears, because that is so detrimental to hold that in.
Mm-hmm.
It's turning on yourself. It's like you're drowning yourself without releasing, and it's
Yeah.
like your emotions get stuck in this bottle and they don't go anywhere. Um, you know, you heard it first from Aquarius. Cry. It's fine. Oh, I promise you. And I'm being,
It's Mercury retrograde when an Aquarius is telling you.
no, she's supposed to be my friend. Ain't that some It's okay, Cassie. This is just my Cancer rising talking.
I know, and I know I know I know this is your truth. You
I'm
do believe in
really
this genuinely.
emotional,
I
but maybe not expressive about it.
um okay, so on that note, in the juicy full moon,
Mm.
I the deck.
Ooh,
Let's bring it out. Let's
so
see.
this time, because it's appropriate, the Moonology Manifestation Oracle cards by Yasmin Boland.
Yes.
All right, and we're gonna I've shuffled this deck a couple of times. I did pull cards earlier, curious to see what comes back out, if it does or doesn't. But all right, Cassie, let me know when you're ready.
Boom.
Oh, and one flipped when you, a couple flipped. Okay, we're gonna put those on top. I'm gonna just take from the top. You ready?
All right, yes. Mm-hmm.
Dun, dun, dun. Last quarter moon in Aries. Work through your feelings. Only us would every single time the cards are like, we hear you, girl.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We hear you, girl. Okay, give me 1 second. Boop, boop, boop.
Some of the companion books for the Oracle decks are very complicated. You're just like, oh my gosh, I need a map, a key.
All right, y'all. Just here we go. Again, work through your feelings. All right. Someone has had their feelings hurt. Maybe it's you. Deal with this upset, especially, but not only if it's on the home front. Whatever is going on right now will go better if you take steps to make sure that no one is feeling like they've been emotionally run over. If you feel like your feelings have been trampled on, it's the time to work through them and clear them. They can move, then you can move towards your goals. It's hard to manifest when hurt feelings are in the way. Manifesting mix. Relationships, especially relationships, especially with family and or the people you live with, are extra charged now. If someone is riding roughshod over your feelings, don't sulk. Manifesting mindset. When someone upsets you, it's easy to wear your hurt like a badge of honor, but that merely perpetuates the situation. Manifesting magic.
I would never.
Badge of honor. Manifesting magic. These crystals are especially well for the sign of Aries. Red tiger's eye, shungite, bloodstone, chrysanthemum, prehnite, or flame agate. And hold it while you meditate, visualizing a beautiful red light swirling around you. Alternatively, keep your crystal close by as you work through your situation, or use 5 or 6 to make a crystal grid. Your manifestation affirmation. I now choose to release all my hurt, and so it is.
Ooh.
When to manifest your magic. The best time to work your magic is when the moon is in Aries on a Tuesday, Mars Day, or during Mars hour. The last quarter moon in Aries takes place when the sun is in Cancer, shocker, and the moon is in Aries. It knows that sometimes you just have to let it all go. Child, how is it? It literally just summed up our message.
Yeah.
Gave it to you. Once again, last quarter moon in Aries, work through your feelings.
Let go. Can you give me that manifestation affirmation one more time, please?
Oh yeah, girl. We're going to give it to you. It is, I now choose to release all my hurt. So it is.
And so it is.
I know that's right. Well, goddess, do it now.
Yes.
On a solstice, girl.
Love to see it.
Little kids fun. Yes, smoke. Oh my gosh, Smuggle Man. That's even. So, Coral and Ashton, holler. Thanks.
Thank you for joining us. I hope that message finds you.
You know, once again, this is Tanae and Cassie with Zodiac Chatline. Happy and blessed solstice to you all. We will see you again in 2024 for, we already know it's Aquarius season, so and I'm gonna be on my shit. But until then, y'all, as always, Cassie, I never want to do this without you. Happy anniversary again for this.
Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary, Coral.
Happy anniversary, Coral. All right, y'all. As always, it's all love because we out here and what? Peace.